Muffins, it's me, Keisha. I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 5, Episode 10 recap. Hope you all had a great weekend. As you can see, there is no beat of the week this week. I'm currently working on my next novel titled Radio Silence. It is the fourth and last installment to my China Black series. So if you have not read China Black, Emotionally Unavailable, or Heartless, please do it now. There will be no spill the tea bitch for the next couple of weeks because like I said, I'm working on my books. It'll be back towards the end of this month. There'll be no beat of the week this week. I might do it next week, might not. It all depends. Like I said, I'm working on my book. So I have some behind the scenes tea for you all. So today Tammy and Waka Flocka broke up. You know, they're married. That nigga stayed cheating on her. So I guess she got tired of the shit. They were recently, literally last week, just in Milan. She was touring with him. So I don't know what the fuck happened during that trip. Maybe one of his hoes got to her. I don't know. But hopefully she has had enough and is going to just cut her ties with him and keep it fucking moving. She is too pretty of a girl. She got too much going for herself to be dealing with that foolishness and that nigga. Bye, girl. Girl, you better get your coins and keep it the fuck moving. Also, as I was watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Jocelyn has been on a killing spree over the last couple of days. She's been taking shots at Stevie J after he came for her, saying that they were never married. She's still saying that they were, and that she's going to reveal that he is gay and like to get some dick in the booty at the reunion, and she has a lot of text to prove it. And you know, Tommy has been on the show saying she gonna get Stevie to eat her pussy and this and that. Well, today Jocelyn came for Miss Tommy with this picture she posted to her Instagram page. This is the photo, and it is of a woman laying in the bed with, I don't know if them Kool-Aid stains, my nigga. I don't know what the fuck this is. Some old Moscato. I don't know. They look like they had a good time. The bitches passed out in the bed, and she captioned the photo with the caption, anybody want to take a wild guess who this whore is? Hashtag Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Oh, I will have a full video at the reunion. Play chess, not checkers, hoe. Your pussy tastes good though. Well, all right, girl. I'm happy to see y'all had a grandiose time. Tommy reposted the picture and captioned it, fuck the hype. Fucks the hype about niggas get hit every day, be hoes, give dome, and go home. You can't stay. Chucking up the deuces. All y'all nasty and all y'all tongues are gonna fall the fuck out. I can't wait to see all this juiciness at this fucking reunion. That was everything, but let's get into tonight's episode. So Arian goes to the studio to talk to D Shitty and Betty Rubble about her lackluster or non-existing singing career because she wants to be a singer. I thought we tried this shit like 3 seasons ago when she tried to be a background singer for K. Michelle. Arian, girl, you a pretty girl. I know you tired of slanging drinks because if you don't know, Arian is a bartender, but bitch, singing is not your forte. I need for you to think of something else, bitch. Maybe be an A&R, maybe try to produce something, Ricky, but singing, girl, no. So she wants to try to try out for K. Michelle's new record label, and D Shitty is like, you really want to work for that crazy bitch? She shaped like the letter Q. I don't know what the fuck you try to do, but I would think more on trying to work with K. Michelle. Arian is like, you know, I know Kay has a reputation, but me and Kay are really cool. But she's really feeling the vibe with D Shitty and Betty Idol, and she wants to work with them. So Arian, um, like I said, is just basically tired of slinging drinks and wants to be a singer. As I was watching that scene, I just could not take my eyes off D Shitty and them dried up edges looking like leftover Cheetos. Like, girl, you can't talk about nobody. Girl, you trying to be that bitch, and you ain't even got your fashions and your hair and your makeup right, girl. Girl, stop. So Deb is sitting up with what's her name, Bam and Tammy, and they're all sitting up having a conversation, and Deb is sitting there looking like Storm in Days of Future Past. And I'm like, Deb, girl, what is going on with this sister curl wig you got on, looking like the fucking curls came straight out the microwave, bitch? Y'all know I'm scared of Deb because Deb will have you hit. But Deb, girl, that hairstyle and then them really dark ass drawn on eyebrows looking darker than D Shitty soul, I just could not, girl. So Tammy and Bambi are talking about D Shitty and Betty Allen, how they some catty bitches. And Deb wants Tammy and Bam to speak at her anti-bullying event. And she also wants D Shitty to speak too. And I was like, girl, good luck with that, because that's just a horrible ass idea. So Scrap DeLeon and his son are having a daddy's going to jail photo shoot at Sears. And they got on matching blue jean outfits and, t-shirts with the spray paint on it like daddy's going to jail, clink clink. And KK is sitting on the side watching them do they serious photo shoot with her dead dog in her hand. I'm like, RIP to that damn dog. Somebody, Animal Society, come get this goddamn Peter. That's what you need to be worried about, said that goddamn gorilla. Come get that goddamn dog from out of KK's grass. She killing that motherfucker slowly every day. So KK says now she's team Carly. She's team the old bitch. She's tired of Tommy because she feel like Tommy love her champagne more than she love her son. And I was like, no, the storyline is over for them, my nigga. So Scrap tells his son Kenny he's basically taking over Gucci Mane's old cell, and then he's going to jail. And his son tries not to cry. He tries to be a big boy about it, but he cannot hold in the tears. And it was just, that was an actual real scene. It was, not anything scripted. It was emotional. It was just sad to see a little black boy being told by his father that he's going to jail. And it's just the fucked up cycle of these black ass men and not being there for their fucking kids. And it's just a fucked up ass visual all around. I just hated it. And I just felt so sad for that little boy. Let me take a sip of water. Oh, that was good. So D Shitty goes to see Deb with one of Sierra's old wigs on from her my goodies days. And Deb tells her all about, her son committed suicide and her anti-bullying program that she has. And Deb now has morphed her sister curls into some old ringlets on some Shirley Temples type shit. She got some of the curl rods and put a little bit of setting lotion in them and then let that sit underneath the dryer. And she got some tight curls now. And I don't know who's doing Deb her and why they hate her. They obviously hate her. So D Shit agrees to come to the event. And then Deb brings up D Shitty and Tammy's beef. And Deb says, Tammy never attacked you. I don't understand what your problem with her is. I feel like you're basically attacking her based off of what my son said, and then the fact that your friend don't like her. And D Shitty says Tammy is a Tasmanian devil, and she's really rude to Deb. And Deb is like, you know what? So I won't have to have you touched. I think it's best you not come to the motherfucking event. So Mimi confronts Stevie about this whole baby gate. And she's like, Stevie, your wife informed me that you might have 2 more children out there in the world. And I just want to know, what about Eva? What about my daughter? What am I going to tell Eva now that you might have 2 more children out there that are younger than her and she's not going to be the baby anymore? What about my daughter, Stevie? It was supposed to be her. She was supposed to be the golden child. What the fuck, Stevie? And he's like, Jocelyn is lying to you. You know what I'm saying? She's lying. The bitch is going crazy. And I'm like, Mimi, why the fuck do you even doubt what the fuck Jocelyn is saying? You act like this nigga didn't have 1,000 kids before you even had Eva. The nigga got sperm samples all over the fucking Atlanta, all over the fucking South. So, Stevie says that Jocelyn lost her mind and that she's lying. And Mimi is like, but your name is on the document. Jocelyn said she saw it. Why the fuck are you lying to me, Stevie? Do not lie to me. And so Stevie says that he puts it on Eva that he never slept with Promise to Be Made, and that Jocelyn feels some type of way because she fucked up his shit. I'm like, that don't even fucking make sense. She just gonna fuck up your shit just because of the fun of it. Like, and one day she decided to let me fuck up all his bad boy memorabilia and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, Stevie. So, what's her name? Mimi says to him, if there's a Stevie J baby out there, I'm gonna find out. Because that's all about my daughter. And you're not gonna fuck this up for my fucking daughter. which we have not seen all season. But anywho, so that nigga still begging to sleep on her motherfucking couch. You know that dumb bitch gonna let him stay because she wants some of that good old dick later on. So KK has a going away party for Scrap, and she invited all the cast members. And her son Sass is there. He got a fresh new washing set, girl. He got a good old washing curl. I'm like, at least that nigga used some type of moisturizer in his hair. Stevie J got on the first sweater looking like the bird from the Revenant. I don't know where the fuck this nigga was going. KK goes and talks to Scrap, and she assures him that the king, his son, won't remember any of this because he's 3. Ma'am, what? He's going to remember all of this, bitch, because it's being filmed. What the fuck are you talking about, you idiot? And 3-year-olds are not dumb and clueless like we were, us 80s babies. These fucking 2000 kids, these niggas know they ABCs 1, 2, 3s by the time they fucking won. This little boy is going to remember all of this shit. You are the dumbest mother I've ever seen on the fucking planet. Like, who on earth gave you the okay to have kids? Like, certain bitches should not be able to have children. Oh my God. So, and I'm like, Scrap, you better not listen to not damn bitch that's sitting up there on your face with an orange ombre wig on. A bitch with an orange ombre wig on can't tell me shit. So Stevie says he's not going to tell Scrap about Tommy trying to get that D from him because you know he's going to give it to her. So if he hasn't already, him and Jocelyn probably fucked at the same damn time. Arian introduces Mimi to D shit, and D shit got on one of now Tyra Banks old wigs from the early 90s, honey, back in her Victoria's Secret days. And I'm like, bitch, can you at least comb these wigs out, bam? Bitch! So Mimi is not here for when Betty Idol shows up because you know she got into it with Tammy and her. Mimi and Tammy are cool. So D Shitty makes fun of Deb and uses her manly voice, and I'm like, girl, I'm just not here for that bitch. I'm just not here for that hoe. She is such a fucking pathetic excuse for a fucking woman. I'm sorry, she makes transgender people look horrible on this show. She was not a good representation of the transgender community. I'm sorry. So D Shit decides to go to the event anyway. So Scrap says King and his nephew are praying to Allah, pink moisturizer, and Pantene Pro Viva Peace. And I just realized now why I see why they have not let his little brother Sass talk throughout the whole season, because that nigga talk with his tongue and he talk like he deaf in one ear. He like, my brother gonna daughter Deb, and you know I'm gonna hold it down for my brother. I'm like, nigga, go get you some speech therapy immediately. So he says he gonna hold down for his brother. So it's the day of the anti-bullying event, and it's a really powerful and relevant and needed event, and I really applaud Deb for that because what she was trying to do was really prolific, and it was relevant to bullying and for, you know, gays and lesbians and transgender people, and just for people that are on social media and who have a name and a platform who constantly get berated on an everyday basis from faceless people who hide behind a computer and talk shit every day. I'm one of those people because I do YouTube and because I'm an author. People attack me every day under my comments, under my YouTube channels. I've been called so many fat black bitches and niggers and whores and ghetto and ratchet. Girl, for nameless ass, faceless, nameless ass people that ain't got shit going on for their life that's mad because they don't have the self-esteem enough to get on a platform like this and be so confident within themselves because they're not confident with or without makeup, which I'm fucking, which I'm confident in whatever size the fuck I am. Like, people are sad and miserable. So I applaud Deb for that. D Shitty and Betty decide to show up, and Deb is pissed off because she told that bitch not to come. So Tammy brings up Walker's comments and kind of throws a shot at D Shitty, which I thought was uncouth and wasn't really, there wasn't a platform for it. So she doesn't understand why D Shitty attacked her based off Walker's views. So D Shit gets up and speaks her truth about how she grew up and, you know, not understanding who she was identity wise. And then Tammy said she felt attacked by D Shitty. And then they start going back and forth against each other. And Deb ain't here for the drama. Then D Shit slams her hand down on the table. And Deb is just pissed off at this point and want to call the whole thing off. And then D Shit and Betty Idol escorted out. And it was a whole fucking shit show. And they turned what was something positive into something negative, and I blame Tammy and D Shit because D Shit should have never brought her ass there in the first place after Deb told her ugly ass not to come, and Tammy shouldn't have brought up that Waka Flocka shit. It wasn't the time or the place. You cannot talk to a fool and you cannot argue with a fool. If you argue with a fool, you a fool your goddamn self. So at the end of the episode, Mona was playing some old sad ass music trying to make us feel bad about Scrap going to jail. He go in the bathroom and cut all off that dry ass hair he is, and he honestly looked better without it. So he says goodbye to his son, and then all of his family and friends show up to the courthouse, say goodbye, and everybody out there is crying and acting like it's first Sunday of the month. And I'm just like, shit, what the fuck y'all crying for now? Y'all wasn't crying when that nigga was out here doing what the fuck he was doing. He made a fucking choice. Now he has to deal with the consequence of his choices. I'm so tired of black men acting like they don't have the resources that everybody else do in this fucking world to make something out of themselves. He made the choice to be out here selling motherfucking weed instead of getting him a job or becoming a record producer, whatever the fuck he was trying to do. Now you gotta fucking live with the consequences. You going to jail 5 years, nigga, clink clink. Like Tommy said, nigga, you going to candy camp. Be happy you only getting 5 years and not the maximum 30 fucking years. So y'all niggas keep on falling right into the white man's trap. Cause jail ain't nothing but the new enslavement. So y'all niggas want to be slaves. So stop having that fucking slave ass motherfucking mentality and do something with your fucking selves. And shit, his mama sit up there crying, bitch, you the one who introduced him to this fucking life with your scamming, scheming ass. So be mad at your fucking self. Your whole family should not have been crying about this nigga. She should have been cussing your ass out a long time ago when you introduced Scrap and Sassy to this fucking lifestyle. You fucking ignorant whore monkeys. Oh my God. So that nigga turned himself in at the end of the episode, then it went off. I give tonight's episode a C plus. It was cool for what it was. It wasn't as good as last week's. Last week was fucking juicy. So let me know tonight what you think about tonight's episode. And make sure to thumbs up this video and share it on all your social media platforms. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome to my shit show of a channel. I love you guys so much. I'm really get my nose into this book and really come up with some juiciness for you all. Remember, I'm an author. My name is Keisha Irvin. You can check out my books at Amazon or BarnesandNobles.com or anywhere else books are sold. Walmart, Target, Barnes and Nobles, the stores, mom and pop bookstores. They're sold all across the United States and overseas. Wherever books are sold, people, I'm that bitch. Google me. I love you all so much. Have a great week. Be safe. Bye.